Good morning students. Today we are going to continue with our wave propagation equation. In the previous class we have derived the equation. For Ez. What is that we have derived in the previous class? Ez is equal to C into sin m pi a by x, m pi a into x sin n pi by b by e power j omega t minus gamma z. This is what the equation which we have got in the previous class. Now we have to get the expressions for Ex, Ey, Hx and Hy from this particular Ez equation. So that we can get by using by solving the Maxwell's equation. So we'll start going towards solving the Maxwell's equations. So this equation, what I can write now, del cross E is equal to minus mu. What is dou by dou t of H? Because we already know what is H. H is nothing but equal to H naught into e power j omega t. So if you differentiate this equation one time, then what you are going to get? J omega will be coming out. Okay, j omega will be coming out into the same factor. The same factor is equal to H now. So therefore I can write it here as H, right? So del cross E, I can write it as equal to minus j omega mu H. Well, this is the Maxwell's equations which we have. Let us solve this equation now by substituting with a matrix representation. So I will represent this curl operation in terms of matrix notation. So in terms of matrix notation, I can have Ax, Ay, Az, dou by dou x, okay, dou by dou y. All right. So here, what is dou by dou z? Basically, we already know E is equal to EOZ into e power minus gamma z. It is not j omega t because E is electric field along z direction. Therefore, we will be writing it e power minus gamma z. So if we differentiate this dou e by dou z is equal to what you can have now. This is Ez. Dou Ez by Oz is equal to what I can going to have minus gamma into E I will be getting. Okay, so that means we replace this dou by dou z as minus gamma because either side I am going to have Ez. So therefore I can replace this factor by simply minus gamma, right? So then Ex, Ey, Ez as it is. We don't change this, as it is we'll write is equal to minus j omega mu. What is this H I can write? Because I am expanding it for 3 coordinates. So therefore I will write this H as Hx, Ax plus Hy, Ay plus Hz and Az. So this is what we will expand this now. Let us solve this equation now. So by solving this equation, what is that I can solve now? I can just simply write this as Ax into, here Ax will be there, it is equated to Ax component. So Ax will get cancelled. So I need not write Ax. So Ax into what I am going to have dou Ez by dou y minus gamma Ey. So therefore I can write this as dou Ez by dou y minus of gamma Ey. Therefore I can write this as plus gamma Ey. Alright. So this is the factor I get is equal to minus j omega mu Hx. This is the equation what I will get, one equation I will get. So I can designate this as equation number say 2. Then next I will be going with Ay component. So Ay means minus of what I am going to have dou Ez by dou x. Alright, dou Ez by dou x minus into minus plus gamma Ex. Okay, is equal to minus j omega mu Hy. So second equation I get. Then next Az component. Az means what? What is Az I have? Dou Ey by dou x. Dou Ey by dou x. Dou Ey by dou x. What I will be having? Dou Ey by dou x minus dou Ex by dou y minus dou Ex by dou y. So this is the equation I get, is equal to minus j omega mu hz. Imagine that is the equation number, say some 4. Now similarly I will be getting for, similarly we solve the second Maxwell's equations. We solve the second Maxwell's equations. Maxwell's equation. What is the second Maxwell equation? Del cross H is equal to, what we can write that as? Del cross H is equal to sigma E plus dou D by dou T. So sigma, if it is equal to 0, I can write this as del cross H is equal to dou D by dou T. Alright. So what is D now? I can write this as something like epsilon dou E by dou T. E is equal to, what I can write E as? Equal to, E is equal to E naught into e power j omega t. That means with respect to time period that I am going to have, similar to the previous one, this one. Similar to this, I can replace E naught, E is going to be equal to E naught into e power j omega t, I can replace. So once I replace that, then I will be finding the final solution now, that is I will be finding the equation as del cross H is equal to sigma dou by dou T, means what? J omega part will come out into E. Alright. So this equation I can simply substitute as del cross H is equal to j omega mu into E. So that is the equation I am going to have. Now similar to the previous one, we will normally substitute the determinant value for the curl operation. So this factor, what I can write now? I can have Ax, Ay, Az, dou by dou x, dou by dou y, and this is going to be dou by dou z is gamma, right? Then next is Hx, Hy, Hz. We are writing it for magnetic field, therefore H will be coming over here, is equal to j omega not mu, there was a mistake here, this is epsilon, okay. So it is going to be epsilon, j omega epsilon into E, Ex, Ax, alright, plus Ey, Ay, right, plus Ez, Az. So that is the equation that we normally going to get over here, alright. So now let us solve this determinant now. By solving the determinant, what we can have now? First of all, we will go for solving this. Now that means whatever equation we have on the left hand side, almost same thing we are going to get, because everything is same except E is replaced with H, everything is normally same. So therefore on the LHS side we will be having the same kind of a equation, alright. So don't get confused with this now. So therefore, even though, let us solve this now. Dou Hz by dou y minus gamma Hy. That is what one equation I get here. Then for this Ay component, I am going to have minus of dou Hz by dou x minus of, now here I have, what is this I have here? Ax for dou Hz by dou y minus of, minus is there, so plus will come, alright. So this part is going to be now dou Hz by dou x minus of minus, that will be plus gamma Hx, okay, is equal to, that I will be getting, right. Next part is going to be Az part. Az part means dou Hy by dou x. So dou Hy by dou x, dou Hy by dou x minus dou Hx by dou y. This one, dou Hx by dou y. Dou Hy by dou x minus dou Hx by dou y. Okay. Now is equal to, what I will be having now? This is for Ax component. So therefore I can write j omega epsilon Ex. And what about this here? J omega epsilon Ey I will be getting, right? So this is j omega epsilon Ez I will be getting. So appropriately I will be getting all the components along the unit vectors. Okay. Now this minus, if I take onto this side, so I can remove this minus will be coming over here. So therefore I can write this equation numbers as, say, some equation number 5, 6 and number 7, right? Now if you observe these two equations, let us say we have to solve for Ex first. I want to solve for Ex. To solve for Ex, what I can have now? In this equation for Ex, I am having Hy. See this? I am having Hy. Okay. So since I am having Hy, where is Hy here? Where is Hy here? I have Hy here in the equation number 3. From equation 3, I will get Hy. This Hy I will substitute. I will substitute in equation 5 to get the expression for Ex. So thereby I will be getting the equation for Ex. Similarly, I will get the equation for Ey, right, and also Hx and Hy, right. So how I get equation for Ey? So in this equation for Ey, I have Hx. So where is Hx here? Here I got Hx. So Hx I represent, Hx is equal to this factor whole by minus j omega mu. Now that factor I will substitute over here. When I substitute over here, then I will be getting in terms of Ey. Here I have Ey, here I have Ey. So I will be getting in terms of Ey equation. So like that I will be getting equations for Ex as well as for what is that? Ey, Ex, Hx and Hy. Okay. So let us solve the equations now. Now what is most important is for us to solve. We have this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These equations are so much important for us to solve the rest of the other equations. Now we will go for those equations. Now see here, from equation 3 we will get the value for Hy, and after we get Hy, we substitute this Hy in this equation 5. Let us see now. So I can write from equation 3. So from equation 3, what I can write? Hy is equal to, now see here this is minus, I have minus here. So these two will get cancelled. So minus will get cancelled. I will get plus over there. Right. Hy is equal to now 1 by j omega mu dou Ez by dou x plus gamma is I have gamma over here, gamma by j omega mu Ex. So this is the equation which I have got. Now I can call this as equation number some 3a. Now we put 3a in 5. So put 3a equation in 5. What I get now? What is equation number 5? This is the equation number 5. Dou Hz by dou y plus gamma into, what is Hy? This is Hy I have. So therefore I can write this as going to be something like, so okay, let us say write it like that, j omega mu dou Ez by dou x, right, plus gamma by j omega mu Ex, alright, is equal to j omega epsilon Ex. Now in the Tm mode, what is Hz? In Tm mode? Hz is equal to 0 in the Tm mode, because in Tm mode Hz is equal to 0, therefore that factor simply goes into 0. When that goes into 0, if you see here carefully, what is that I have over here? Let us check it here. Ex I have over here. Alright. So I can just take something like Ex onto this side, this gamma by j omega mu, I will take it onto this side. So therefore, what I can write this equation as, here equation Ex of j omega epsilon, this part I will take it on this side, minus gamma by j omega mu into Ex. This part I have taken onto this side is equal to, what we can have, this part is gone now. That means when this part is going to go, I got gamma also here. So this gamma into gamma, I will get a gamma square by j omega mu. So I will be having here gamma square is equal to gamma by j omega mu dou Ez by dou x. This is the equation that I will be getting. Okay. Well, now what I will do is, I multiply on either side by j omega mu. I have a component here j omega mu. So therefore multiplying with j omega mu on either side. So therefore I will be having Ex, I multiply with j omega mu, j omega epsilon into j omega mu minus gamma square. This is multiplied now, so j omega mu, j omega will get cancelled. I will be having this equation is equal to gamma, I have multiplied with j omega mu, that is gone now, into dou Ez by dou x. This is the equation I will be having, right? So let us do this equation now, solve this equation. Ex is equal to, no, not Ex is equal to, Ex of, what we are going to have, Ex of, what is j into j? J square, that is j square is minus 1. So minus 1 into omega, omega square. So minus omega square mu epsilon, I have mu epsilon minus gamma square, okay, is equal to gamma into dou Ez by dou x. Okay. Now here I can write this as Ex of, I can take this minus common. When I take minus common, I can write gamma square plus omega square mu epsilon, okay, is equal to, as it is, dou Ez by dou x. Next, this Ex, gamma square plus omega square mu epsilon, I can write as h square. So minus h square is equal to gamma dou Ez by dou x. So I will simply divide it by h square on either side, then to get Ex. So I divide it by minus h square. So therefore gamma minus gamma by h square into dou Ez by dou x. So this is the equation which we will be getting for electric field component along x direction. Now in this equation you are finding out the expression for Ez. So we have to solve this equation for Ez. So I can name this equation as something like equation number 8. So we have got equation number I in the very beginning. So that equation I we substitute over here for Ez. We got equation for Ez, no? That Ez equation we will substitute over here to get to solve this for Ex component. Okay. So what is Ez equation that we have now? So replacing with Ez, we will be getting this equation as something like this: c into sin m pi by a into x, sin n pi by b into y, and all that e power j omega t minus gamma z. So this is the equation which we have got now. Now this is partially differentiating with respect to x. So where is the x I have? All rest of them are going to be constants. We will simply take them outside. So therefore Ex becomes equal to minus gamma by h square. C anyway constant, we will take it outside. And what is differentiation of sine? It is going to be cos. So therefore cos m pi by a into x. What is the constant factor will come out? It is m pi by a will come out of this. Then rest of the things are going to remain as it is. N pi by b into y into e raised to minus all this factor r plus j omega t minus gamma z. So that factor will be remained as it is. So now this is going to be the equation which we normally going to have, which is known as the Ex component. Okay. Right. Now this equation I can designate as something like, say, 9, equation number 9. Now next point is what now? I have to get the expression for Ey. So how can I get the expression for Ey now? In the Ey equation, if you see equation number 6, I have Hx. Anyway, this factor is 0, dou H by dou X, because Hz is equal to 0. Here also Hz is equal to 0. We don't consider this particular factor there. So here I have Hx. So I have to get Hx from here. From here Hx, where I have? From equation 2, I have Hx. From equation 2. So now we will be continuing to solve for the other expressions, that is going to be Ey. So to get Ey, here I have Ey. So to get Ey, I got a Hx. So therefore Hx, where I have Hx? In equation 2. So from equation 2, I can get Hx equation. So Hx is equal to minus 1 by j omega mu minus 1 by j omega mu dou Ez by dou y I can have. Then here also I have this is minus gamma by j omega mu into Ey. So this is what Hx that I will be having here, right? Hx is equal to this. So this equation I can call as something like 2a. So let us substitute this 2a in equation 6. So put 2a in equation 6. So what is equation 6? I have gamma into Hx. What is Hx? It's going to be minus 1 by j omega mu dou Ez by dou y minus gamma by j omega mu Ey. Okay, is equal to gamma Hx, okay, is equal to minus j omega epsilon Ey. So this is the equation we get. So let us solve this equation now. So while solving equation, we should get in terms of Ey actually. I have to get in terms of Ey. So to get in terms of Ey, what I will do now? Okay, so let us cross multiply this with gamma now. I have an equation with gamma now. So minus gamma by j omega mu dou Ez by, I can write dou y minus gamma square by j omega mu into Ey, okay, is equal to minus j omega epsilon into Ey. So this is the equation that I will be having. Okay. So in this equation, that means, okay, I'll write it again. So it's going to be minus gamma by that factor minus gamma square by j omega mu into Ey, okay, is equal to minus j omega epsilon into Ey. Okay, so that is the equation that I have got it over here. Okay. Now when I simply multiply on either side with j omega mu, what I will be having now? Minus gamma dou Ez by dou y minus gamma square into Ey is equal to minus j omega epsilon into, I am multiplying with j omega mu, so into j omega mu into Ey. So this is what I will be having here, right? So minus gamma dou Ez by dou y minus gamma square Ey is equal to, this is j into j square is minus 1, minus into minus plus. So I will be having here omega square mu epsilon Ey. This is the component I will be having. Okay. Now I want to have Ey, so therefore this factor I will take it onto this side. So therefore I can write now Ey is equal to omega square mu epsilon plus this gamma square, I will take it onto that side, right side, is equal to, what is that I have, minus gamma dou Ez by dou y. So this factor is nothing but h square for us. This is h square. So therefore finally I can write Ey equation going to be what? Ey is equal to minus gamma by h square into dou Ez by dou y. So that's the equation that I will be getting, say some equation number 10. Now we have to solve this equation for Ez. Now already we have the expression for Ez. So let us start solving that equation for Ez. So already we have got expression for Ex. So let us go for solving it for Ey. So Ey is equal to, let us write now, Ey is equal to minus gamma by h square dou by dou y of this factor. Now this is what now, C cos of m pi, sin of, this is what my Ez. So sin of m pi by a into x into sin of n pi by b into y into e raised to j omega t minus gamma z. Right. Now here we have a partial differentiation with respect to y. So since we have y over here. So differentiation of sin is cos. So cos for this y coordinate is going to get affected here. Rest of the things are going to be constant because we are dealing with a partial differential equation. Therefore finally we will write Ey is equal to C gamma by h square. Now this factor remains as it is because it is x factor. So sin m pi by a into x remains as it is. Then here this factor is going to be what now? Cos n pi by b, cos n pi by b to y, and this n pi by b will be coming out. So into e power j omega t minus gamma z. So that's the equation that I will be getting. So I can call this as equation number, say some 11. So this is the equation for Ey. That means here I got the equation for Ex, I got the equation for Ey. Similarly I should get the equation for Hy also. Now I want to go through this equation once again, right? So we will be looking for solving for Ey component. To get into Ey component, what we did now, we simply taken Hx from equation 2 as this, and this Hx equation we have substituted in equation number 6. Once we substitute in equation number 6, we have got this equation. Okay. Now this equation we have solved, and here in the denominator I have j omega mu. To solve for this I have multiplied on either side, on both sides with j omega mu. So these two got cancelled, and here due to multiplication factor I will get j omega mu over here. Because of multiplication factor what happens, this is minus, I have j into j square is equal to minus 1. So I will be getting omega square mu epsilon Ey. So that's what I will be writing here, omega square mu epsilon into Ey. Then Ey of this factor I will get. So this is nothing but is equal to h square for us. So I can replace this with h square. So final expression for Ey is equal to minus gamma dou Ez by dou y, that I will be getting. Now after I get this equation for Ey, we will substitute here for Ez. So once after we substitute for Ez here, dou by dou y of Ez, right? So we are multiplying with y, partial differentiating with y. Therefore only y component is simply going to get affected. So therefore this n pi by b term will be simply coming out. So thereby we will be getting the equation for Ey component. Now we will be concluding about all the expressions. Now we have got the expressions Ex, Ey, Hx and Hy, right? So the Ex equation is say 10, Ey is say 12, Hx is 13 and Hy is normally equal to 14. So we got all these equations. Now how did we got Hx equation? See here, Hx means I should get equation for Hx. Right hand side I have Hx here. So here let us look into Hx, that wherever that we are going to have. So I have Ey component here. Ey component I can get it from here. Ey is equal to gamma by minus j omega epsilon I will be getting. Okay, Ey I will be getting from this. I substitute Ey over here. So in terms of Hx, I got Hx here. So finally I will be getting equation for, now in this equation what is that I have? Dou Ez by dou y. So therefore dou Ez by dou y. And here I have j omega epsilon. So I will be having j omega epsilon by h square. As we have got it previously, similarly we are going to get h square here. So directly we can just write this equation. Once you write this equation, Ez anyway we know. So by substituting that Ez with respect to y means what? N pi by b is going to come out, and rest of the equation is going to be this. Similarly hy means what? I have hy here. So therefore dou Ez by dou x into j omega epsilon by h square I can write directly. So from this I can get this particular equation. So these four equations are the basic equations of the electric field along x, y directions. Electric and magnetic field equations along x and y directions. Now let us look into which mode is going to exist. That means Tm, Mn mode. So this M and M is going to take values from 0, 1, 2, 3 so on. N is also going to take values from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So let us look into, let us put M is equal to 0, N is equal to 0. Both of them we put 0, all the components are going to become equal to 0. So Tm00 does not exist. Tm00 does not exist in the waveguide. The next Tm10, Tm01, Tm01 also does not exist. When you substitute all the parameters, like M is equal to 1 here, N is equal to 0 here, M is equal to 0, N is equal to 1, we get the same result. It does not exist. Now if you substitute Tm11, then this Tm11 mode is going to exist in the waveguide. So all the higher order modes, such as from Tm11, say Tm11, Tm22, okay, all the combinations after 1, so we will be getting all the modes in the waveguide. Hence we say that the higher order modes after Tm11 are going to exist in the rectangular waveguide. All other modes does not exist. So therefore the Tm00, Tm10, Tm01 does not exist in the rectangular waveguide. So this is what regarding the Tm waves. So in the next class we will just have a brush up of the TE mode waves. So once we can write the equations directly, I will tell you how to write it directly. Next class we will write it directly. Okay. So after that we will do some of the problems. Thank you very much.